Good afternoon. Well, I just left the courthouse. I guess it was jury orientation. There was no selection or anything today. It was just going over why we're there and this and that. And apparently there's 4 different dates for the next 4 months that I have to keep my eye on. And I have to call the night before to see if I got to come in for jury duty. I've never had that before. The time that I've had jury duty before, I was called in that day I was selected. They gave me the date that I needed to come back in, and I did my civic duty. But I guess it's a little different here in Arkansas. There's 4 different dates, which means I'm gonna have to set some reminders in my phone to call me. It's spanned over January, February, March, and April. So, yeah. Hopefully nothing comes into play during those times, and if I get selected, I come in and do my thing. It wasn't too bad. There was a lot of us in there. The courtroom was completely full. But, yeah, I did that. Unfortunately, it was in the middle of the day, at like 1:30, something like that, so kind of messed up my whole day of getting really anything done. I stayed up last night till 1:30 in the morning, downloading videos off YouTube for the review video, and I started at like 7 o'clock that morning. But I have officially got all of the videos downloaded for 2022 and 2023 and got them all into the editing software. And I actually started editing a little bit today. And yeah, I'm just going to have to chip away at it all week and see where I'm at. Hopefully this coming up week, I will be able to have that premiere. I don't know when yet. I'll let y'all know whenever I know. But yeah, starting the process. It's going to be very daunting, to say the least. It is over 13 hours of video to go through. More around 15, honestly. So that's a whole lot to go through and edit. But I started going through it, and it's cool because right now I'm at the very beginning of whenever I bought the place. And just to see it again and what it looked like whenever I actually pulled up for the first time and checked it out, and starting to, you know, do things. Like I think right now with the editing, I'm right there where I got the well drilled. And pretty cool. It's actually a very nice day. It was kind of cold this morning, but the sun came out. It's bright and clear. I'll flip y'all around, dirty. But yeah, it's bright blue, clear skies. Now I'm heading back home. I gotta feed the animals and continue to work on this editing. This right here is supposed to be the nicest day that we're having this week. So yeah, there's that. Tomorrow is supposed to be rainy and cold, and it's supposed to progressively get colder and colder and colder. I'm thinking Monday, I think it's saying it's going to be in the negative temperatures. Whew, I don't know if I'm ready for negative yet. Looks like they're selling their house. There's people walking around. So, but the propane heater in the tiny house is working great. It's not taking a ton of propane. And with the Blue Eddy that I have right now, it has really cut the gas prices down, especially not needing to run an air conditioner or anything like that. So, saving myself a fortune. I'm probably going to stop off in Havana at the dollar store and get a couple things while I'm already in town. But yeah, all in all, not too bad of a day. It's been a while since I've sat in the old courtroom for old jury duty. Apparently, you can be selected every 2 years, and I think it's crazy. I haven't been in Arkansas for 2 years yet, and I've already been selected. I didn't know how they selected the jury duty stuff, but apparently it's off your voter registration, because I am registered to vote for sure. Anytime I move somewhere, that's one of the first things I do is register to vote, because I want my vote to count. I think voting is important, and bottom line is, if you don't put your vote in, you can't complain about what's going on. So I always vote, and that's how I got selected. Apparently, I didn't know that's how they did it. Apparently, they're working on passing a law or change some things to where if you have a driver's license, then you're selected off of that as well, because you don't have to register to vote. So if you don't register to vote, then you don't get selected to jury duty. Me, I think it's more important to vote than it is to try to get out of jury duty. I don't have no valid excuses to get out. I mean, the dates kind of worry me a little bit, being that it's spread out over a 4-month period, because I do travel a lot and stuff like that. But I guess I'm going to have to try to work my schedule around that. I think one of the dates is the day before Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day? The 14th or the 15th? I think it's the 14th. I think one of the dates is the 15th. I don't know. So yeah, should be interesting. I did find out that they're all criminal cases. They're not civil cases or anything like that. So I'm sure that'll make for a more interesting jury. I don't think, personally, with it being Danville, that it's going to be one of those long couple of day juries like I was on last time. The last one I was on, it took a while. It was multiple days, but it was a pretty extreme case. It was pretty interesting, and which made it a lot better, being that you had to sit there for days and days. Because if it's a boring one, then it's going to be like sitting in a boring class for a long period of time, and nobody wants to do that. But hopefully the weather works out for me tomorrow, and I can get some stuff done. The weather has just not been great this week, except for today. Like I said, it's just the way my luck works out, that if there's going to be one nice day in the week, that'll be the day that something has to happen to where I can't take advantage of it. So, and that's pretty much what happened. But the weather changes here on a daily basis, so you never know. It was supposed to snow on Thursday. We ended up getting snow flurries yesterday, and then now it's saying it's going to snow on Friday. So who knows? Who knows? I just go with it. I just make sure that I got propane and supplies and stuff just in case I get trapped on the mountain. It won't take a lot more rain for me to get stuck on the mountain with me and the Jeep. I actually called to see about my truck today, but they was on lunch. So I'm actually, as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to call again and see if they got any kind of timeline on when they're getting that transmission for my truck, because I haven't heard from them in days. I think it's going to be one of those situations where I got to stay on them, because it shouldn't take 3 or 4 days to find out if they can get a transmission or not, or anything like that. So I'm going to have to call them whenever we get off here and see what the progress is, see if they worked on any of the other issues for the truck and stuff like that. But this is going to be a short one today, guys. I just wanted to give y'all an update. I know this is a later upload. Like I said, I haven't put nothing out on Come On Homesteading, and don't know exactly what I'm going to. It's going to depend on weather and what I get to get done. And but I am working on this review video, which I'll be putting out as soon as I get it done. So I will keep y'all up to date on where we're at with that, and keep on keeping on. I hope y'all are having a good day. Do something nice for somebody today, guys. Take a small step closer to your goals, and always keep it real. Come on.